Technology is more than just personal computers and tablets. It was once something as simple as a wheel or a hammer. Through research, studying, and innovation, technology has helped transform the world into what we know it as today. I interviewed Dr. Tyler Alford on the advances of technology to get an insight on it. I asked Dr. Alford what he had to say about why technology is important, and this is what I learned.
I think it's important because the world has gotten smaller and technology is a cause of that. So when you consider there are billions of people in the world, I think what technology does is actually makes it where you're actually making the world a bit smaller. It's no longer, you're sending mail and things of that sort to individuals, but I do feel that technology plays a major part in solving the world's problems. And because I'm on more of the marketing and social media side of the business, it's just phenomenal to see how it's actually changed the way humans interact with each other. It's actually made it where other people who were previously introverted, it's actually made it where a lot of people are now extroverted. You're hearing opinions of people who previously didn't have a voice. So technology has really enabled a lot more of that around the world.
Social media is a craze that has consumed the time of most teenagers. When asked about social media and its effects on technology, Dr. Alford said,
well, social media is technology. I mean, if you go way back to the beginning of social media, the original concept was the social network, and what it amounted to is that in a social setting, if you meet someone and they know someone, now your network has increased. But now when you think of social media, you can not only have access to people that's near you, but you are now global, and you can not only understand kind of what's trending, but you can also understand the sentiment. How is someone feeling about you? How are they feeling about your brand? Who are the thought leaders in your space? Who should you follow? Who should you not follow? But social media has really changed the way that marketers market as well, because social is probably right now the largest channel of marketing spend. The real challenge is how do you monetize it, but the reality is that social media certainly plays a major part at this point from a technology standpoint.
With the trends of minorities and women getting into the technology industry, there is an extremely likely chance that they will change the course of where technology is going. For example, most men have a major input on the style of cars. However, although women are also into speed, their influence in the design could change how cars get to market. As technology becomes more accessible and diverse, it will then start to help cater to women and minorities. Technology has changed the world in more ways than one. At the early stages of technology, it was simple tools that were seen as innovations. But through research and trial and error, the world has been shaped into something that few can imagine. For example, cavemen saw a round stone as technology. Today, we see technology as the latest in virtual reality. To round out our discussion on technology, Dr. Alford stated that the true innovation will come from the ideas of young adults, and that means my fellow classmates. So, instead of accepting the iPhone as a great product, I challenge you to think of what Apple can do to make it better. Bill Gates once said, "As we look ahead into the next century, leaders will be those who empower others."